Happy Thanksgiving. So in 2018, I was in Grand Junction, Colorado, racing the Grand Junction off-road. And this is on a mountain bike, for those who don't know that I'm a long-time racer. And on butter knife, actually, the trail that should be sort of easy to ride, I had a moment of distraction and I went over the bars, and quite quickly I started feeling pretty bad. I was like, what in the world is going on here? And I actually made my own way to the hospital. Probably shouldn't have, but in retrospect made my own way there. And they I don't feel good, what's going on? And they had me pee in a cup, and when blood came out, that really got their attention rather quickly. So I ended up in the ICU. I had lacerated my kidney. I had fractured a couple of vertebrae in my back. And, that put me in the ICU for like 5 days. And as I'm lying there, feeling pretty awful on drugs and painkillers, and my poor wife had to drive up from Durango, that was a bit of a wake-up call for me, because I was like, what in the world am I doing here? I am in my late 40s, I'm just pushing, trying to do things that was all about myself, all about, how well could Jens do? And it definitely impacted my mindset. Every time I did well, I would feel good. If I didn't do so well, I would feel rather, down on myself and so forth. And I kept pushing. I kept saying, I can do this. I can do better. I can still have good results here, in my 40s. And I also started asking myself the question, had I mattered? Had I had an impact? Had I truly utilized this life, this one life that we get? Had I really utilized the ability that was given to me? And the answer was not always yes. I was like, man, I need to do better. I need to start changing a little bit. So that was, the shift. So I'm talking, this is 2018. So this is 7 years ago. And that was part of that shift towards, hey, I had to start changing. I had to move away from working for somebody else. I had to start giving back. I had to start creating a life of purpose, of meaning, of daily action towards, significance, toward helping others, towards that growth. So that's what was the shift. The shift was really that crash and me thinking about how I needed to do differently. So, all these years later, every single day, I'm like, who can I serve today? How can I help? How can I be of service to others? And, since this is Thanksgiving, I really am thankful for everybody who is in my life, my family. Here's my dog hanging out, my dog, my friends. We'll be in Arizona for here doing Thanksgiving. And I'm just thankful for the things that I have in my life. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. So be appreciative of what you have today and make a difference. Make somebody else's life better. That's what I wanted to share from my heart. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.